What is up, guys? My name is Christian, and it is with great enthusiasm that I present to you today my new series, The Names of God, where we will be talking about the different names of God in the Bible and what they mean and where they're used, and so on and so forth. And I thought this would be a really cool series because names were treated a lot differently back then than they are now. Names today, at least in Western culture, are really not treated as much more than labels for the most part, but back then they were treated as something intimate, where if you had your name changed, it signaled a major change in your life, such as Jacob's name being changed to Israel, therefore naming him the first founder, naming him the founder of Israel, and Saul's name being changed to Paul, which led, of course, to him being an ambassador for Christ, and just a really awesome person over God, and one of the greatest missionaries ever known. Names back then were often given based on personality traits, people's commitment to God or lack thereof. They were given based on really intimate things, and therefore names themselves were really intimate, and they weren't just labels like they are treated as in today's culture, at least in Western culture, as I said. And with all of that being said, let's get to the first name of God, which is Elohim, which is used 2,500 times throughout the Bible, but is mainly used where the emphasis of God being triune, meaning God being Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, is being emphasized, such as Genesis 1:1, where we are shown that God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit were all present during creation and all partook in creation. I don't know if partook is a word, but you get what I mean. Whereas the word El, simply El, is used for mainly pagan gods such as Baal and all the other pagan gods in the Old Testament. And even though Elohim is usually referring to God, it also refers to human rulers and people in really high authority that are supposed to represent God to the lower people who are lower in authority, at least. And there's a warning in Psalm 82 that the human Elohim are going to be judged by the supreme Elohim, or God. Quick note is that this word is not supposed to say that God is three separate entities. He is three in one, meaning that he is one God with three different persons that all have different functions. So no, this does not promote polytheism in any kind of way. And that is pretty much all for Elohim. This is probably going to be considerably shorter than the rest because, one, it's pretty straightforward, and two, my throat is killing me because of summer allergies. But yeah, mainly because it's very straightforward. It's used to emphasize the triunity of God and is used so many times in the Bible that I can never go through all of them. Let's just be honest with that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Elohim. Let me know what name you guys want me to cover next and suggest future videos. And I thank you guys so much for watching as always. Thank you all so much for your support, especially on my last video, which was kind of a downer. And yet you guys just completely blew me away with your support and your prayers and trying to help me with the future videos that I mentioned. So yeah, just thank you guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.